The sky is falling. The sky is... No, actually, it really is. Parts did fall from the sky last Friday when a meteor exploded over Russia. So the question is, if that happened here on Delmarva, would you be covered? Well, we talked with a State Farm agent to find out.
Don't give your kids sugar or it'll get them hyper. Keep the arguments behind closed doors, not in front of the children. Are these right or wrong? Today we discuss the most popular mommy myths.
And speaking of mommies, mommy-to-be Alice Bavis joins us with some do's and don'ts of staying active while expecting.
A salad or a big juicy burger? The decision should be an easy one, but it could actually end up being wrong. Coming up, we discover when good salads go bad.
And another day, another destination. Where am I on Delmarva? The clues and the big reveal coming up.
Some of our favorite CBS stars answering one simple question. If they could be any other character on their show, who would it be? We'll hear from some of your favorite characters as to which fantasy role they'd like to play.
And we're in the kitchen with the chef from BJ's on the Water making Feta Fusion. Delmarva Life starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryan.
I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to Delmarva Live from historic Studio D.
And people are still talking about yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
I
feel like
believe,
I have half a face. Half my face is gone.
I can't believe the buzz, no pun intended.
Where's the rim shot when we need it?
Yeah, right? This whole shaving thing has caused.
Really never thought you could make such a production out of shaving. But it has been exactly that. As a matter of fact, we got some comments on, was it on our, I guess on everything from email to delmarvalife.com to Facebook.
We got a lot of comments, like this one from Vicky Shore. No, we are not happy the beard comes off. We align ourselves with Carol, love our beards. Okay.
Kathy said, watched your shaving, looking good, Jimmy. Thinking you get your eyes checked, but thank you.
Natasha, Jimmy, great decision to lose the beard.
Okay, now this is the one that I particularly liked a lot. Corinne Goodman says, I must say that Jimmy looks younger without his beard. Now the stash should go. My husband had a mustache for about 10 years. She goes on to say he shaved it off without my knowledge. We sat across from each other at the dinner table, and finally the second day after the stash disappeared, I noticed his clean upper lip. He's never grown it back since, which I'm happy Corinne Goodman said. 2 days before she realized there's something different about it.
Yeah. You think you should notice it when you give him a kiss or something. Well, it's not too late to join the conversation. Just go onto our Facebook page or email us at comments@delmarvalife.com.
Yeah.
Well, something almost as big as a headline as Jimmy's beard, at least in my world, because I'm over the beard thing.
Yes.
The lineup for the Firefly Music Festival in Dover was released this morning, and I have to admit, I was doing my little happy dance at my desk this morning.
You should have seen her in
when
her
I
desk
saw
this morning.
the lineup: Red Hot Chili Peppers, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Foster the People, Vampire Weekend, the Lumineers, Yeah Yeah Yeahs, MGMT, Alabama Shakes,
There's
Public Enemy.
How many acts are there?
There are 60 acts, too many to list here. Tickets go on sale Thursday at noon. But I think that it's going to be a big draw this year because of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, a little more mainstream than what they had last year, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers, who are now mainstream, but you know, I remember when they weren't so much.
Yeah.
Because I was saying I want to go get backstage for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I want to go to the lead singer and I want to ask him, Anthony Kiedis. I want to say, do you remember? I think it was 1986. You were playing a little club in West Virginia, and you met the students from the college radio station. We hung out, we did interviews and everything. The rest of the band wanted to go on. You wanted to stay back to do more interviews and talk a little bit more. And I offered him a ride to the venue. I said, well, you know, we'll get you a ride down there.
Really?
Yeah, true story. Do I have pictures? No. Guess who drove? He did.
He drove your car?
He drove, yes. He's like, I never get to drive because I'm always on the tour bus or, you know, the van or whatever they were romping around in back then. And
wow.
I let him, I'm like, sure, Anthony Kiedis, you can drive my car. You can drive it anywhere you want to go back to California. I don't care. But yeah, and I tell my kids the story, and I tell people the story. They're like, you have pictures? No, because you got to remember, we didn't have these back then. Now you get pictures of everything.
On everything.
Too many things, but yeah.
When you need it, no.
No, when you need it, no. So yeah, I'm excited.
That's pretty cool.
I'm gonna get backstage. I hope he remembers.
set it up carefully. So
Yeah.
because you know when these famous people, when you set something up like that, if you're not careful, what are they going to say? Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful how you say it, because they're just that way. They're going to be nice because you're a fan.
Yeah.
They're going to treat you. All right, and tell me what the answer is, because I want to hear this.
Yeah,
one.
right.
Okay, so a little closer here to home. Ocean City Art League celebrating
Mm-hmm.
their 50th year this year,
Oh.
and they've got a new building on 94th Street, I think it is, in Ocean City. The ribbon cutting is going to be March 1st. This is Executive Director Rena Thaler, who's setting up the room. They're absolutely ecstatic about this new building. They were in this very small building. I think it was a pool house or something that they originally started on. They'd have classes in there, things like that. It was not a really good building. Mold, mildew, roof leak.
Ooh.
So now they've got a new building. They're very happy. And one of the reasons why is apparently when they replaced the roof, the contractors inadvertently cut off the exhaust for the heating system.
Uh-oh.
They didn't know it, but it was pumping carbon monoxide into the ceiling of the building.
Oh,
That's
my
the bad
goodness.
thing. The good thing is, she says the building leaked like a sieve, so it didn't hurt anybody.
Oh, my
Everything went right out.
goodness.
So they're very happy about the new building. Congratulations to them. Ribbon cutting March 1st.
Yeah, well, speaking of, I guess, new buildings, it used to be called Ruddertown.
Yeah,
We've all been there, but now it's called Lighthouse Cove, and the developers are proposing publicly accessible bayside recreational amenities in Dewey Beach as part of the redevelopment project.
I'm glad you had to spit all that out.
Wow, DBE wants to build a baywalk, some 330 feet long and 16 feet wide. Is that just kind of like a boardwalk?
I guess like boardwalk,
only
yeah.
on the bay?
First one in that area, I think,
Oh,
for
okay.
Rehoboth Beach.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a good thing. I mean, you can crab, you can fish, you can do all
Right.
kinds of stuff there. And if I remember correctly, this is part of what the councilman missed
Yes.
in the proposal. So, you know, it looks like it's going to turn out to be good. That's going to
Yeah.
be a great thing. So if you are the parent of a new driver in Delaware, the graduated driver license parent orientation program is now online. Here's the deal. Maybe you've got a driver coming up. What the state is wanting to do is encourage you as a parent or a sponsor of the driver to continue their education even after driver's ed. In other words, go with them. Teach them, watch out for this. You know, don't do that. Be careful of this. Slow down. Don't turn. Blah blah blah. In other words, you helping them get experience and more lessons, hands-on on the road. They had these presentations at schools and places, which required you to go there. Well, the good thing is this entire GDL Parents Orientation Program is now available online, which means at your convenience you can go there and review it. You don't have to do it for your teenager to drive,
Right.
but if they're on your insurance, I think it's pretty obvious it's a great idea.
Oh,
So, you know,
okay,
just
yeah.
help them out, help them learn even more. They have said that people participating in this,
Mm-hmm.
the number of crashes by 16-year-old drivers has reduced 30% in Delaware.
Really?
So do this.
Yeah.
Now, if you're looking for it, you can find the online program for yourself. We've got the link on delmarvalife.com. Just go there, take a look at it, check it out. It'll come in way handy.
Yeah,
go
especially
with this one.
with that insurance
Yeah.
component. Money.
That's important.
You know, this may sound a kind of silly thing for some places flat and low as Delmarva, but there's really a good reason for
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Somerset County is organizing a swift water rescue team and hoping to purchase one of these 15-foot Zodiac boats.
Yeah, it's an inflatable boat. It's got the hard hull. It's not that one exactly. but
Yeah,
it's like that one.
I guess a group of Somerset County firefighters started taking swift water training this week, right?
Right, in Princess Anne.
In Princess
Yep.
Anne, at the Maryland Fire Institute
Mm-hmm.
on the UMES campus. The training will last about a month and will include classroom work at UMES as well as learning how to maneuver the boat.
But you got to know how to do it.
Exactly.
And what caused all this was
Superstorm
Sandy
Sandy.
coming through. So to train these guys to maneuver the boat, which is fascinating to me, they're using one of the flumes from a Western Maryland power plant.
Right.
Take a look at this. This is actually a flume. This is what they make available for training like
Wow.
this. This is what they use to train Olympic kayakers. So yeah, it's, all that's coming up soon. And
You know, they could just go one state over to West Virginia, and they got all that all
they
over the
want.
place.
All they want.
All they want,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, you know what? Speaking of Superstorm Sandy and Crisfield and all of that, you know, it's been a while since we've checked in on our buddies down in Crisfield.
They didn't blow
the
away, did they?
Peacocks.
They didn't blow away, did they?
No,
Okay.
no. We checked in them after the storm. John Phoebus posted this picture on the Crisfield Peacocks Facebook page. Yeah, they're still hanging out. And check this one out. This picture posted by Jerry Bob Lehman. They're just hanging out on the roof in the snow. How cool is that?
Is it safe to say ruling the roost?
Ruling the roost. I think you could get away with
Wow.
saying that.
How about that?
So yeah, you just got to check in with them every once
They're
in a
still
while.
here.
You're not a royal watcher, are you? Really? You don't keep up on what the royals are doing, do you?
Sorry.
No. Well, that's why you have me.
That's why I have Lisa.
This is why, yeah. The Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton, made her first public appearance since her Caribbean getaway. Kate visited a residential treatment center, and look, she's starting to show. Look at that little baby bump. Kate's due in July, so I'm sure we'll see more pictures of that baby bump as it gets bigger.
Quite probably.
Yeah. Speaking of moms-to-be, by the way, we'll speak with WBOC's Alice Davis later in the show, who is expecting her first child in April.
A lot of people asking questions.
Yes. Plus, if your baby cries during the night, do you answer it? Is it really that bad to fight in front of your children? So many wrongs and so many rights when it comes to raising kids. The do's and don'ts of being a parent, protecting yourself from the truly unexpected.
A little bit later on, a lot of us love the taste of garlic. Hello, that would be me. As well as the taste of feta cheese. Hello, that would be me. So we're going to be in the kitchen mixing those flavors for a mouth-watering appetizer.
But next, protecting yourself from the truly unexpected, like a meteorite. It happened in Russia just last week,
yeah.
and it could very well happen to us here on Delmarva. How to figure out if your insurance covers this kind of damage. Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and Mitsubishi dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.